Ready to get scissored? I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. Adam, read that part. Let me make sure the category is right and everything. Here we go. I actually like that band a lot, the Scissor Sisters. That's a real band, and they're pretty dope, actually. Stop crying, you chicken. Yo, look at Kevin's face. It looks like they took a GoldenEye character's face and just, like, put it in, like, a mound of flesh. Like, it doesn't even look like it fits. Yeah, it's the annoying orange with a helmet on. Screw you, Kev. I'm ready to break in. What's the plan, then? Is that a Fugazi poster behind him? Sick, dude. I love Fugazi. The post office has been abandoned for months and nobody has entered since. And there's plenty of trash we can sell. Man, I can't wait to make some money and hit the bong once I'm inside. Make sure no one's around, especially cops, while I'm inside. What is that? Oh, it's like a wedge they're using. Don't let that shutter roll down. The wood log should do the job, though. The wad log. Oh, yeah. The Portishead posters. And clearly Portishead had a big inspiration on Akira Yamaoka. A lot of that music gets compared to Portishead. I haven't even really listened to a lot of Portishead. It's always recommended, though. Sure, head to the back part of the building. That's where the good stuff is. Fair enough. It's gonna take a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Is it a drug deal? This is that show Storage Wars. This is just like the behind the scenes footage. That's what I thought it was at first. I thought it was a fucking storage unit with the shutters. To control Adam, press the WASD or arrow keys. I wonder if I should use a controller for this. This smells awful. I've had a storage unit for a couple of years now. It used to be like a little tiny one, and I got like a bigger one. It's kind of like a garage sized. I'm using a lot more lately because I'm trying to move. So I've been like slowly moving a lot of stuff into it. Are they worth it? It's pretty expensive, honestly. There's been times where I've been like, I should just go sleep there tonight. I swear to God. With how much I'm paying for it, and like, I have actually thought about it a few times. It's just a regular Eyes Dead soda vending machine. It's cool though. It's a nice place to go hang out. I guess sometimes it's in the middle of the woods. The one I got. It used to be way cheaper when I got it. Now they've actually really gone up a lot in price. Open this door and interact with the environment by pressing the E, space, or enter key. I guess we're gonna use the keyboard. The other night I actually went there. I had to drop off some stuff. And the other thing I really like about the storage unit is you can go anytime. Like, some of them you're limited by the time of day and if there's an office or not. But a lot of the ones that are outdoors, well, the ones that are like big outdoor facilities at least, like they're like, yeah, you can come anytime. Just put your key, like they have like a big, keyless entry thing for your car and stuff. And it's a little creepy in there sometimes. Someone's car alarm started going off while I was there last time. And I was like, oh, great. Like, what the fuck is happening? Is this just like, what is this the start of? Because people can store their cars in the parking lots and stuff like that, usually in these things. It smells awful. Yeah, storage units as made popular by Breaking Bad. Go back. Toggle the flashlight with the F key in case Adam is in a hurry. Press run by alien. Yeah, they could have probably chilled with. Oh my god, he's fucking way too quick. Is there supposed to be no sound? My sound is getting all hemmed up. That's how I got into the discussing why, like, I don't turn off the stream computer sometimes. There we go. There's some footstep sounds now. Look at this guy, fucking striding. He kind of walks like Gumby a little bit. And then he just breaks into that. Wrong combination. Bunch of files about the customers here. Nothing useful. Well, then why are we breaking in here if it looks like there's nothing in here? Yeah, that's the stride of a man chasing your car down the street. Now we got a whole other corridor over here. Holy shit! Was it the metal shutter in the entrance? I should check just in case. Do you like how I worked that stutter in the character? Totally wasn't me stuttering. A silhouette of a person made out of cardboard. Looks like a businesswoman? Excuse me? It looks like a fucking alien. In what world is that a businesswoman? And are you just like, okay. Looks like an alien person. Yeah, looks like it's made out of flesh. It's locked. Oh, if you, like, come on, if you walked in and you saw that, you wouldn't just be like, oh, it's a businesswoman. She just has leprosy. Then why? That makes you turn green. Mars needs more lepers. Do you know that that was, like, the working title for the movie, but, like, Warner Brothers made them change it? For Mars Need Moms. It was like a whole different meaning, though. Sadie meal? Alright. Chat, what the fuck is Sadie meal? Is it a person? Is it a meal? Is it like a rapper? It's the new Sadie meal at McDonald's. I like to dip the fry in the blood. I like to dip the fry in the barbecue sauce. And then dip it in blood. It's all full of flesh and blood. I don't want to be here. And don't be here. It's too dark on the other side. It looks like a file room. Wonder how I can remove the metal bars. Yeah, the Sadie meal is just everyone eating there. Right? Nah, just kidding. I eat McDonald's just as much as the next man. Leave hiding place. Pretty sure McDonald's is the only place that like you can get anything for $1 still. Other than like a gas station or like Walmart or whatever. It's a fact. The snipper is undoubtedly still out there. Some transients claim hearing scissor sounds at the metro station while they're waiting alone, but nothing serious has happened. The police has searched every corner of the metro system without success. Dude, the hash browns are a ripoff. I'll say that. The hash brown is easily the best breakfast item they have, and yeah, they're like fucking $2 where I live. They're just giving away the Egg McMuffins. But the hash browns, that's where they get you. Door's locked. Bounty pot pies? Where are those? I don't think I've ever heard of that. What the hell's Bounty? I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing for a second because I'm making absolutely no progress. I like when you see this guy start running for a second. His hands are just like rubber, though. Look. Look at that hand. He like goes nuts for a second. His wrist is like disconnected. Oh, someone's here. I hear scissors. Damn. The scissor lady from World of Horror. The fuck is she doing out there? I don't like playing this with hold to quit, pause not allowed. A keyboard, this kind of game. Like tank controls with a keyboard. I could deal with tank controls fine, but not on the old keyboard. Oh no, is that them? He's gonna circumcise you? This door's locked. I must find the kitchen key. This isn't like a game about going to a brisk. I'm sorry. Alright. Gonna do a lot more than that. Need to remove these bars. What is the inventory? Is there an inventory? It's just like static, holding on to it. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever even heard of the brand Bounty. Ah, it's legs. I just kind of want to see what we're up against here. Boom! Fucking Slipknot song just starts. Yeah, they're kind of trying to give Puppet Combo a little run for the money, I guess. That's the meta. Oh, it's Banquet. Yeah, I've seen those. I mean, just in the sound department, though. I mean, I feel like Puppet Combo has way better like control schemes for their games at this point. All right, we got to break these bars. Can't break these bars. A beautiful picture of a seagull. Debris. It's another hiding place. Where's he going? Yeah, the bad tracking is a little too much, but could be worse. Oh, I didn't go in here. The scissor room. This is disgusting. I'm really scared. Is that an arm? Just looking for like an item. It's stuck. I don't know if it's a bone. I don't know. Been in there. It's a dead end. Been in there. I think there's a new season of American Horror Story. All right, we need a key and we need something to break the bars. It's like American Horror Story stories or something like that. What the fuck is it? Or like the actual show isn't plural. And then like the spin-off is plural. Ah, here we go. Some of them are good. Some of them are fucking kind of dumb. This note was written with poor handwriting and the paper is covered with blood. It states the following. I fed the soda vending machines and I taught my new friends a lesson. I've lost the kitchen key. What? Most of the parts of this computer are missing. This serial killer is just like building computers in his spare time. Just like most of them. They go hand in hand. Maybe there's something back here. Nothing of interest. Can't go back out. Kevin, you there? I guess just check the vending machines. Pick it. Searching for some vending machines. A piece of flesh comes flying out. The vending machine literally puked this disgusting piece of flesh. Seems like there's something inside of it. The kitchen key. I mean, that's one way of putting it. The vending machine pukes out your soda, all right. Something like that. Shit. It's locked. Yeah, the one next to it. Just waiting. He just goes to the bathroom a lot. Serial killer with IBS. You know? Someone's got to speak up for them. What does that say? We're looking for new talents. Where the fuck is the kitchen? Bro. Yeah, the true poop killer was inside us all along. Depending on how much you eat. Can't go that way. What the fuck is that kitchen door? It's not in here. Ah. The Sadie meal. And I don't need to wash my hands right now. You just picked up a saw and a pile of blood. And guts. Jesus Christ. Why is he so mad? What happened? Shit, he's already active. He's here. There's nowhere to hide over here. Just look conspicuous. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. At least we know where the key is. Oh, it's not that note. It's the one in the office we need to read. It's like over here. And we kick the thing and we open the door. Get the saw the metal bars. And then we're on our way. This game's called The Scissor Sisters. Or, The Scissor Killer. The Scissor Sisters is a band. Check them out. They're pretty good. Oh my god. There it is. There it's not. It's down this hallway. Oh, fuck. Alright, one more try. Keep getting scissored. The hand looks so funny. Not there. This office. There we go. Oh yeah, Electric 6 is awesome. Yes. He's just out there wandering. Now this is by Up It Ambo. It isn't Puppet. It is not them. Just some other dev. Very inspired by the seemingly. All right, the vending machine. Which one was it? This one. Kick it. Wait, do I already have the key? What the fuck? Did I not read the note yet? No, I must have. So we just gotta go to the kitchen. Which is not over here. Get in that closet, son. They're just like little scissors. They're not giant clock tower scissors. They're just little ones. What do they think they're doing? Not this room. Not this one. The design of these hallways is fucking killing me. They all look so fucking similar. There we go. Oh, they actually let you, like, carry over the stuff. Okay. So you don't have to go from the very beginning. You just have all the things that you found when you respawn. A little bit more fair. Oh yeah, the safety scissors. Those things were the fucking worst. Nothing made me feel like a more inept and stupid child than those fucked up scissors. Like, I couldn't figure out how to fucking cut paper the right way. Like, what was wrong with me? I can see some power generators from here. I need a rope to go down if I want to keep my ankles. I need some rope. A piece of newspaper article from March 1992. They were locked and tortured to death with a pair of scissors. It was a massacre. There was blood and flesh everywhere, and the bodies were unrecognizable. By counting the limbs, and the forensics could determine a total number of 4 murders. Coincidentally, 4 person-shaped cardboard silhouettes were found in that place. The suspect, publicly known as the Snipper, is still on the chase. Could be hidden anywhere. Kind of weird that they had that sound effect in there. Oh shit. Okay. We got snipped. It's locked. We need some rope. I don't want to get cornered on top of this. There's something you don't know? There's something you know that I don't know, rather? Every door is locked, of course. So the serial killer went on a rampage and then made a cardboard cutout of all the people he murdered. And that's the story. Kind of cool, I guess. I don't have anything against it. I think we came through this way. Mm-hmm. Some more paper. Marie Caldwell, 34, female. Jeremiah Curtis, Harold Blair, and Nathan Watson were reported missing for 3 days. They did not know each other. They had nothing in common except that they went for a late night walk. Police suspect that they were abducted. Recommends not going out at night. Got an achievement. Connecting the pieces. We're one step closer. Getting this all figured out. Oh, there it is. Big rope. That was like an assassin rapper rope. Like, what kind of zinc supplements? Right? You know what I'm saying? You can go down by using this rope. Okay, what was different about that? That rope seems sturdy. I don't know how it got cut. Luckily, I haven't gotten injured, but how long have I been unconscious? Maybe an hour? Who knows? Maybe 100 years? They were just working, but covered in dirt. There's like debris all over that generator. Did you rest well? I have prepared a good surprise to entertain you in the next room. And touch my scissors, you die. I can't wait to turn you into my friend. What? The door's locked. Uh-oh. Don't touch the scissors. By Milton Bradley. Oh, fuck. Remember that game, Don't Wake Daddy? Don't wake Daddy. For some reason, my brain goes into the song for Operation after that. I think they used to play the commercials like one after another. Do you remember that? Oh, god damn it. Do you remember that? They would play certain commercials like always like next to each other, I think. So for some reason, I think of Operation. Is it water on the knee? The doctor for you. Remember that one? Operation. I wonder if any people became doctors because of Operation. Imagine you go to see your new like primary care doctor and they're like, hey, nice to meet you. And they're telling you a little bit about themselves. And they're like, I actually became a doctor because of the board game Operation. Would you like want to go back to that doctor? Look at this guy. Like they're like, oh, you like to play video games. I really like Operation. Inspired me to go into the field. Don't worry, I've got over 30,000 hours in Milton Bradley's operation. Karen, I'm still unsure, but the employees may have been stealing again from the supply room. I put the key in the safe box on the customer support room just for prevention. The lock combination 3482. It's an easy number to remember. All right, chat. The PC version, yeah, the one that Vinny played that the other night. Do you know that the actor that they modeled the Operation game after, like, was pissed about that? The Bradley brothers, like, had a feud with him, and they were like, let's make an Operation game about this guy. And they put his likeness in the game, and, like, he never recovered. Those guys used to get in a lot of trouble. The Bradley boys, they called them. Bradley brothers. Like, one of their daughters got, like, permanently scarred when they were testing out Chutes and Ladders, or Snakes and Ladders. And they, like, hit her on Cape Cod in a mansion. And then she later married Jack Kennedy. You guys didn't know that? Whoa. Yeah, JFK was like an heir to the Milton Bradley fortune. I actually survived that. We good? I think we're good to go. Yeah, a lot of like the commentary on the like early board games were like about stuff that people at the time understood, but it's like completely lost on us. Like Stratego was like a scathing commentary on Jack Kennedy's like foreign policy as the ambassador to England. Of course, it's completely lost on us today. But, you know. Oh, fuck. How is he everywhere? I forgot the scissors were down there. Key in the safe box, customer support room. I think we have to go all the way back to the safe, but I think there's another door that got opened. What door was that? Yeah, ants in the pants. What was that one called? Ants in your pants? Like, I remember the box art. It was just like those big purple people, and they had like overalls on. They're like shooting ants into each other's pants. But originally, the art for the game on the box was Teddy Roosevelt. Like, just putting ants in his pants. And it was a popular political cartoon at the time. To just show Teddy, like, putting ants in his pants. And that's why I like the rotund shape of the man in the ants in the pants. Like, I don't know, what would you call that? Like, the image for the box was that guy. There's another door that opens somewhere. Ant in the pant. Yeah, I think that's a Wu-Tang lyric, actually. Killer bees. Ant in the pant. I think it's this door. We came up this way. I think this is just back to the scissor room. Door's locked. Yeah, which one was Don't Break the Ice? Was that the one that was just like a napkin? That people dropped marbles into? That's how you can tell that like a lot of these games were like from like a Depression era. Because that's like what kids would do. Like, oh yeah, let's draw some marbles on napkins. It'll help us forget that we haven't had any food for 3 weeks. Break the Ice had the cubes you'd hit with a hammer or something. Maybe I'm thinking of Kerplunk. There's one that was just like a piece of paper that was like really thin that they would just drop marbles onto and eventually it would break, and whoever dropped the marble on that broke it was like the loser. I'm pretty sure it's a real game. Kerplunk was an actual good Green Day album, too. Oh, here the motherfucker is. What was it, 3682? Quick, someone give me their PIN number. What? That was it. 3482. Genius. Holy shit, there's a bunch of money in here. Hell yeah. Fucking loaded. How the fuck do we get out of here with the stacks? I pull up. Got that scissor money. Sounds nearby. The marble napkin game was just called Thin Ice. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I remember some games like that. Kerplunk was just like toothpicks and a cup. Those kids just made do. And be like, hey, let's make a game of whose dad doesn't come home today from the factory. Whoever wins gets their tonsils out. Listen, it's a game about people getting scissored, and it says Sadie meal on the wall. I'm working with what I got here. Lower your funny expectations. Make it so that is funny in your head, because it was funny to me. But I was in the locker. But I was in... Oh, no. I was in the safe place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played a McDonald's board game. It was just another board game with, like, McDonald's stuff on it. I'm sure there's a whole range of McDonald's board games. Like McDonald's chess and stuff. I actually guarantee it. Who do you think would be the bishop in a game of McDonald's chess? The Hamburglar or Grimace? Grimace? Who would be the rook? I think the rook would be the Hamburglar. That makes sense. You've got the duct tape. Who would be the queen? Birdie? I don't know. Birdie kind of sucked. And what are the implications if Birdie is the queen and McDonald's the king? Is that why we have fucking shitty tasting McNuggets? Just some kind of Monsanto fucking experiment? Just hiding here. It'd be funny if in like 1,000 years, in like some Mad Max times, instead of there being like a pantheon of Greek gods, it's just like a pantheon of like Burger King and like Ronald's. They say Ronald lived in Mount Olympus. The power of his Big Macs overthrew the Titans. Mount McDonald's. Some say Rock and Roll McDonald's can still be heard to this day. Oh no! Who is that? That's supposed to be a cop? Who's that guy? Yo, this song. I do like the song. Sculptor made it. Made the music. What's that guy's name? Yeah, Thank you for playing. Honestly, if they didn't save your progress, that game would have been impossible, I think. Thank you for playing my game. Was there more? Nope. Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's cool. I didn't mind that at all. Actually, some of the sounds were a little too much, but I almost got 100% on the achievements. Hell yeah.